The following program is brought to you by Wightman TV and Bruce Telecom.
Hi, I'm Dee Dee Eurig, and I'm the Community Animator with the Mount Forest and District Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to Mount Forest. What's happening? I'm coming to you in front of the original clock bell at the former post office at 102 Main Street. It was built in 1912 and relocated in August in 1977. So let's see what's happening in Mount Forest. I'm here with Rick Gamblen, and he is our representative for the Chamber of Commerce Group Insurance Plan. We are in front of the Chamber of Commerce building here in Mount Forest. Thank you for coming and joining us today, Rick.
Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Appreciate that.
Rick, maybe you could just fill us in a little bit about the benefits and membership of the group insurance plan that the Chamber offers.
Sure. One of the main benefits of the membership for the Mount Forest Chamber is access to group benefit plan, Canada's #1 plan for all of the chambers across Canada. The Chamber plan's been around for 44 years. It was designed for small business owners from a one-person firm and up, and it's to give owners the opportunity to attract and retain good employees. It's underwritten by Desjardins, a fairly large insurance company. And the other main feature of the plan is run on a non-profit basis. So when you're paying your premiums, you're not paying into the profits of the large insurance companies. So that's one main factor. And that also helps with claims too, because more of the premium dollars that a business owner is paying goes into paying claims. And the other aspect of the plan is it's what's called a pooled plan. So I take a small firm with, say, 3 employees, and maybe you have some large claims one year. Those claims go into all of the big pot across Canada. And the idea at the end of the year for the Chamber's plan is just to break even. So I could give a small business owner, for example, $50,000 in drugs for each employee. They could spend all of that money in the plan, and they wouldn't have to worry about big increases at the end of the year. The Chamber plan for the last 10 years has averaged about 4.4% increase in premiums, which is exceptional when you consider dental fee guides going up each year 2 to 5%, and then the cost of drugs is rising astronomically each year as well. So it's a very well-managed plan.
So what are some of the features of these plans, Rick, that would let's drive a small business owner to the Chamber of Commerce Group Insurance Plan?
Well, one of the main aspects we try to do in the plan is to provide services to the business owner that will help them run their business. And one of those services is called business assistance services. And what that does is give the owner of a business 6 hours access to a lawyer, an accountant, or an HR person if they had any employment issues at no charge each year. So instead of paying a retainer to a lawyer, a small business owner, typically you don't have those funds for a lawyer. They just pick up the phone and they get this time free of charge for them. And the plan itself offers 35 different health options, 33 different dental options, short and long-term disability, critical illness, and we even have a retiree program as well that we brought in January. So when business owners have decided it's time to move on or pass the business down to the family, they want to travel south, all of a sudden travel insurance becomes an issue. And for the rest of their life, they can pick up this retiree program and still maintain some of their benefits for it. But as far as the health options go and the variety of options we offer, we have signed up with TELUS Health. So for things like paramedical, chiropractic, the provider of the service would process the claim very similar to a dental office. You just show them your benefit card, and they will just send the claim right through, as opposed to the old pay and get a receipt and send it in type of thing. And one of the other aspects of the plan is we've brought in online claim submission. So if you do have to go out and buy orthotic shoes or braces or whatever, you can scan and email that claim into the plan, and within 24 hours, the money's back into your account. So we're trying to make it very easy to administer the program and run the program. One of the other key features of the plan, too, is with three or more employees joining, there's absolutely no medicals involved. So I could give a firm, as I say, $50,000 in drugs for each employee if they needed it, no medical questions at all, which is key.
Wow. So that sounds like all your insurance needs would be met through the Chamber of Commerce Group Insurance Plan. It sounds it's been very you cater it towards their individual needs.
Yes, absolutely, and there's a lot of flexibility with the plan. So, for example, an owner could have different benefits than staff if they needed it. If it's a larger company and you may have a management side, employee or union side, we can divide up those plans and have 3 separate plans inside that company. The quality of the plan, as I say, being around for 44 years, it's evolved to meet these ongoing needs. And it's the same quality of benefits you would receive if you worked for any large corporation, say out of Toronto, for example. You can get in a 3-person firm or a 1-person firm, for example. So it's a very unique benefit of being a chamber member. And it just goes to help and support the local chamber.
Yes, it sounds that it does. It really does sound beneficial, and it sounds like it's one-stop shopping as well for insurance.
It is. We also offer a pension plan now. Again, we don't know where the government's going with bringing in pension plans, but we have partnered with Manulife, and we offer a very low fee or no fee pension plan that employers can set up from a 1-person firm and up. So again, we brought that flexibility of being a large corporation down to 1, 2, 3, 4 or more person firm. So we're constantly evolving to try and help,
Great. Well, you know what? Let's not waste any time, and let's get some contact information out there so these people can call and sign up.
Absolutely. Well, you can start by contacting the local Mount Forest Chamber or calling me at 519-986-2003. And we'll be glad to help you out and see what we can do for you.
And the chamber, the Mount Forest District Chamber of Commerce phone number is 519-323-4480. So thank you so much, Rick.
Well, thank you, Dee Dee, for having us. Thank you.
I'm here with Heather Reeves, and she is the owner of Renew Life Therapies and Yoga here in Mount Forest. Heather, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Dee Dee.
Let's talk about Renew Life Therapies and Yoga and what it is that you do here.
All right. I'm a registered massage therapist, and I have 2 other therapists that work with me, Heather Guerin and Susan Jewell, who are also massage therapists. And myself, I'm a yoga instructor. And I also have Tina Morrison, who is a personal trainer, and we also have boot camp and Tabata classes. So we do a variety of activities. We have yoga classes. Heather Guerin teaches some hula hoop classes, and we offer massage therapy. So we have appointments throughout the day and evening appointments available. So we've been introducing some new techniques. In particular, Heather Guerin has been offering cupping. So she's not here to explain that, and that would be another day for her to explain. So, and we offer workshops, so specifically yoga, meditation workshops. We also do some work with essential oils. And June the 9th, 7 p.m., we're having a chakra balancing workshop with the essential oils. So it'll be a lot of fun. It's very interactive, and people get to learn how to balance their chakras and use the essential oils to do that.
Wow, it sounds really relaxing, and you kind of piqued my interest with that cup. So we'll have to find out more about that later on. So Heather, what are your hours of operation?
We are here Monday to Friday. Evening appointments are available Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So basically from 9 until 8 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then we do have a Saturday morning class. So we have yoga classes Monday, Wednesday, Thursday mornings. Early morning class Tuesday and Friday at 6. an evening class at 7 p.m. That's yoga. We're offering an outdoor boot camp at 6:30 on Tuesdays, starting next week. We also have a Saturday morning boot camp for an hour, high-intensity training, Tabata training. And yeah, I guess that's it for our classes and for our hours of operation.
So that boot camp that you mentioned, is that 6:30 in the morning or 6:30 in the evening?
6:30 in the evening, yep. Early morning class from 6 till 7 is a combination class. We actually do muscle conditioning for a half an hour, a little bit of cardio, so it's a circuit, and then we do a half hour of yoga to end the class. So it's from 6 till 7, and we call it the combo class.
So it sounds like a really good workout for somebody really wanting to improve their lifestyle. Do you also have maybe some lower key activities and exercises?
We do. Wednesday morning is our therapeutic yoga class. So it's a therapeutic restorative class. So we use lots of props. So we have bolsters over here and blocks. And we use straps. And also sometimes for people that have difficulty getting up and down, we improvise and we use chairs so that they don't have to move up and down. People that have problems with their knees or joints and they're unsure of yoga. Lots of people think they have to, twist themselves into a pretzel. But the restorative yoga is very much about meditation. We hold the poses much longer, but sometimes you need a block or you need a chair to help you with your balance or just getting into a pose. So that enables people to get the benefits of the pose, but they don't have to get down on the floor or back up off the floor. That's a fear sometimes of getting up and down. So we work on that to improve their core strength and just their movement, because it's a reality. And some of my ladies have said they've been through difficulties and they're like, I can't come back to class, I can't get down on the floor. And I've said to them, so what if you fall? So that's a big thing for a lot of elderly people. They have a fear of falling, but they need to prepare themselves for that what if they do and there is no one around to assist them. So we need to be able to get up off the floor. So yeah, it's a great class, and lots of people that have experienced or are experiencing arthritis, fibromyalgia, people that are recovering from an accident have had great results with the therapeutic restorative class. So it's a great class.
Wow, it's really flexible. I really love the idea of that, Heather, that you cater to everybody, and everyone can benefit from your services out here. So let's go take a look at some of your massage rooms. Okay. We are here in one of the massage rooms here at Renew Therapies, and Heather, it's very relaxing and calm in here. What would somebody experience when they were in here?
It would depend on what sort of condition or what they were hoping to achieve. So right now I have a lot of gardeners that have sore low backs from too much gardening. So they'd come in and we do an assessment and just figure out their needs and schedule their appointments around that. And yeah, so they come in for a half an hour or a 45-minute treatment or an hour treatment. So we would work on the area that is bothering them. And usually what we also do is recommend some stretching exercise, strengthening exercises, some home care, ice or heat for what's going on. So right now with gardening, see a lot of people low back strain, so lots of back extensions and some ice, and not to overdo it. And we also have people that have difficulty getting onto the table. We do have a chair, so we fold that chair out for people that are more comfortable to have a chair massage.
Wow. So yes, I think I'm going to have to book something. So, if somebody wanted to contact you, how would they get a hold of you?
To contact us, you can call the office, 519-323-9295, or you can look us up on our website, Renew Life Therapies and Yoga, and you can also book through that or email. So it's renewlifeyoga@wightman.ca.
Thanks so much, Heather, for joining us today.
Thank you.
I'm here with Brent, and he's the Chief Executive Officer of the Mennonite Savings and Credit Union here in Mount Forest. Brent, thank you so much for joining us here this morning.
Well, it's our pleasure to be here with you today. We've been part of the Mount Forest scene since the beginning of 2008 when we had a partial service location. And then 3 years ago, we opened this particular location, full service banking and credit union in this city. And we're really pleased to be part of your town.
Thank you, Brent. Yes, we were really excited when that happened. These small communities we really need these financial institutions to be in our communities to help our small businesses.
And we've seen our branch here grow nicely as we've been in this community. We've seen our membership grow by about 50% since we first came to the area. And we've seen our loan portfolio grow, so that's a sign of prosperity. It's contributing to the economics of the area. And when we talked with your local politicians, they were really keen on what the spin-offs would be from being here in this community. So we're delighted for our members and for your community to be growing in this way.
Thank you so much, Brent, for that. We do appreciate that. So maybe we could talk a little bit about some of the products and services that the individual would expect to find here at the Mennonite Savings and Credit Union.
Well, I can keep that really simple. Basically, the products that you expect to have at a bank are here at a credit union, whether it's checking accounts, savings accounts, investment, mutual funds, all different kinds of loans. The type of our credit union is very familiar with agricultural lending, and this is a more rural area, and so we have products in those areas. We have credit cards, debit cards, we have mobile banking, we have apps, we have all of those things. So we have a full range of services, US dollar accounts, so you don't have to think that coming to us is going to require you to still have services elsewhere. We're full service.
Yes, and personally, I understand that because I do know what type of service that we get when we bank here, and that's something. It almost seems like you step back in time, because you do offer the online and you're very up to date on everything, but your customer service is based on something that we used to experience back in the day.
That's right, a credit union, and since we're the only one in town, I'll take a moment to explain that. A credit union is built on a different foundation. Our customers are the people that own us. And so that changes every interaction. That changes pricing of products. It changes what we do with profits. It changes with how we treat each other. In a bank setting, you're either a customer or you're a shareholder. In this case, with credit unions, there's no difference. And so we love the way that dynamic changes how we treat each other. And it's not about pricing to one group so that I can give more to someone else. It's about being fair to each and every member and giving them competitive pricing. And our pricing is competitive with the banks. Again, you're not needing to expect an inferior rate by dealing with us. And in our case, as a credit union, you share in our profits. So at the end of the year, we look at the level of profits that we have, and we determine the amount that we consider unnecessary to retain in the business, and then members get a rebate. When did you get a rebate on the loan interest you paid? Or when did you get a little extra interest on a deposit? You'll get that through our credit union.
Again, fantastic customer service, and we can't stress that enough. As well, if we could just talk a little bit about your mission statement.
Yeah. What makes Mennonite Savings and Credit Union different than even other credit unions is we're faith-based. We started out of a Mennonite Anabaptist faith tradition. It was started in the 60s, and it wasn't in the 60s, and it's hard to remember nowadays. There was actually a scarcity of people able to get credit, able to get loans. Nowadays, it seems you're able to get loans anywhere and everywhere. But that was a difference back then. And the people that founded the credit union wanted to do so not because they couldn't get credit, but they knew people in their communities that could not access credit. And they thought that they needed to take a role to do that. And so we've been founded in a faith mission ever since we started. And what makes us unique today is that we continue to emphasize that this is a place where you both do your banking, you do your finance, but you integrate it with your faith. We don't think that our life is compartmentalized, but we want to be a place where how you spend your money, how you save your money, how you invest your money, and how you share your money integrates with what you learn through your faith experience. And our staff are quite comfortable to have those discussions with you and deal with you as a whole person, not just the dollars and cents part.
And that is what you will experience at the Mennonite Savings and Credit Union right here in Mount Forest at 116 Main Street North. So please drop by. Thank you so much, Brent, for talking to us today and informing the community about your lovely services.
Thank you for the opportunity, and we would love to see more of you come in, not only to investigate what used to be the Roxy Theatre, but meet our friendly staff and see how they can help you in your adjudication of your faith and your finance. We're open to new members, and that's one point I would want to close in. While our name says Mennonite Savings and Credit Union, we have for the last 5 years been able to and wanting to serve any faith. We still come at it from a Mennonite faith perspective, but much of the growth in this particular location has come from other church traditions that are free and welcome and clearly invited and served well by our staff. So we're open to all.
We're inside the Mennonite Savings and Credit Union, and I did notice that there was a sign that said cooperative banking. Maybe you could explain a little bit more to us about that.
Sure, I'd love to. Credit unions, we think, are one of the best kept secrets that we would like to break wide open, especially in Ontario. We are the home of all the large banks in Canada, and there's not enough awareness about what credit unions do. So as a group of credit unions, we've gotten together and we've created the concept of cooperative banking. We want a way that's intriguing to people as to what could that mean. Banking and the word cooperative I understand separately. What does it mean when it's together? And then the whole idea is it's brought to you by the credit unions of Ontario. So we're wanting to make people curious about what we offer at credit unions and raise our visibility. So cooperative banking is very much up to the individual to imagine what that could be. We certainly talk about, as a group, profits with a higher purpose. Not just going to shareholders or large pay packages, but what can it do in communities? And so there's these subtle innuendos of what cooperative banking is. And we really want people's imaginations to what could that be? It's democratic, it's influence in the credit unions, it's one member, one vote, it's the ability to share in the success of the organization. These are many different manifestations. So cooperative banking is that label to invite people to experience the credit unions of Ontario and look more deeply into what we offer.
That's terrific. Thank you so much, Brent.
Thank you.
We have a couple of events coming up that I'd like to mention. We have the Wellington North Fire Services Fire Chiefs Gala being held June 4th at the Mount Forest District Sports Complex. This is in benefit of the Louise Marshall Hospital Foundation. Cocktails at 6, dinner at 7. There's live auction and live entertainment. Tickets are $100 per person. You can call 519-323-3333, extension 2750 or extension 2277 for more information. We also have the Rainbow Chorus of Waterloo, Wellington, and HOPE, which stands for Healthy Opportunities Promoting Empowerment, Destigmatizing Mental Health. They're going to present Oh Canada, Our Home, Our Songs, Our Stories. Tickets are available on their website at www.rainbowchorus.ca. The adults are $20 at the door, advance $15. That's Saturday, June 6th at the Mount Forest United Church at 7:30 p.m. We're also looking for some volunteers for the Mount Forest Fireworks Festival being held July 18th, 19th, and 20th in 2015. We need volunteers to assist at the gates, set up, clean up. So for more information, you can visit our website here at the Chamber, www.volunteermountforest.ca, or give me a call, and I can get you set up with a job at the Fireworks Festival. Habitat for Humanity, the Mount Forest Restore, they're looking for volunteers. Various positions are available on cash, merchandising, and warehouse. They need them weekdays and weekends. So if you could contact Nancy Frazier at 519-767-9752 or email Nancy at habitatwdg.ca. So thank you so much for joining us today for What's Happening on Mount Forest. Again, for further information, visit our website at www.volunteermountforest.ca or just give us a call, 519-323-4480.
The preceding program was brought to you by Wightman TV and Bruce Telecom.